Welcome everybody. Today we'll be taking a look at Kentucky knife cutlery. If the camera will focus, please. We have 440 stainless steel. Kentucky Cutlery Company. They make this plastic handled 440 steel old-fashioned razor blade. And I gotta say, I am loving this thing. I haven't used it to shave my face yet. I haven't shaved anything but my arm so far. This thing is amazing. Now, granted, it came out of the box so dull that I could push the blade into my hand and not cut myself. But after about 10 minutes, off and on, not like 10 minutes just steady stuff, but like 10 minutes, a little here, a little there, go do something, come back. Using my favorite sharpening stone ever, this marble block that I got from Goodwill, that came from like a stand of something, I'm not sure. But I've used this thing to sharpen my blades, and it is so dang good. A little bit of sharpening with that thing there, and I got this thing hair popping sharp. Here's a piece of paper. Make sure there's no hairs on this when we start. If the camera will focus, there we go. See? No hair. We have a nice hairy arm. We have a razor blade. You can hear that scratch, and I don't know if that picks up, but it's just, ooh, it's just catching. But you see all those hairs there? I'm going light because I don't want to cut myself because I'm looking through the camera here, but if I took my time and really went with it, like you're seeing hairs there, I was getting like 10 times that on those passes. I've been using my my infamous leather strop here, which is some leather glued to a stick of wood to keep my edge nice and clean. And like this thing just obliterates hair. Like it is just popping hair off. If the camera will focus, I think you can kind of see it there. There we go. Hair on the blade from my arm. I've got this thing shaving sharp. I could probably shave my face with this. But this is a good knife for. I see with the appeal of having an old style razor. And this isn't so much for EDC. This is more, the bathroom counter. You bend the knife back like this. There's an episode of the Modern Rogue channel, where they talk about straight razors. Just go to YouTube and search Modern Rogue straight razors. There's this video where this guy shows him how to use these things. And it is just a good video overall. And you hold the knife in the middle so that you have balance on it. Because if you hold it like this, you're pushing, you're just putting too much pressure on the blade. You're going to dig it into the skin. You're going to rip something. You want to have light but controlled grip on this so that if something starts to snag, it stops and doesn't go any deeper. Just basic knife safety before the safety razor was invented. But you've seen, anybody of you who's watched these old Western movies or the Three Stooges, they pull out the old straight razor and they're just like going all ham on it. Don't go that fast. Go slow and gentle. Even these motions are too fast. Like, to show it again, going with my arm. Just nice and slow. And then make multiple passes. You're not going to get everything the first round. Take your time and go slow. Keep some pressure on the skin. Keep the skin taut so that you can get a nice, comfortable, smooth pressure applied. If the skin is loose, this could snag and skin could bunch up over and you end up cutting through the skin. Try to pull the skin tighter. Don't pull your skin off your face, but just hold it tighter, glide down, and just go slow. But this knife, I like this knife for $10. This is what I got it from my little specialty dollar store in my local town. I paid $10 for this knife, spent some time sharpening it, and it's just absolutely wonderful. And I will probably continue to use my favorite razors, Harry's razors. I've used Gillette, I've used a couple others. Harry's is my favorite, but I think it'll be nice to have a dedicated razor in the event of economic collapse or whatever comes up, because the world's not looking too great right now, you know, and just to have a dedicated straight razor that I can have backed up, ready to go. You know, it's just, I think it'll be good to have. Now, I'm not a fan of all the chopper memorabilia. I would prefer a plain wood handle straight razor, which I may try to make a handle for this guy. I don't know. But I just like the idea of having another way to keep my face clean. So there you have it. This has just been a ranting video about Kentucky Cutlery Company straight razor, whatever they want to call it. It's kind of an unnamed knife. Just go to Kentucky Knife. I keep thinking this other knife company, but it's not that one. Kentucky Cutlery Company. If the camera focuses, please. There we go. There's the logo. There's the name. Go to their site. Look this stuff up. It's a good knife. And being 440 steel, it'll be perfect for shaving. So, thank you all for watching this video. Hope you find this somewhat useful. There is a certain amount of badassery in having an old-fashioned straight razor. So thank you for watching. Hope you find this useful, enjoyable, informational, yada yada yada. Please consider liking and subscribing. And until the next video, carry well. Bye-bye.